Get ready to hear a message that can transform your life. Son, daughter, it is I, the Lord, your God, who calls you at this moment. Nothing happens without purpose, and it was my will that brought you here. I know every corner of your heart, the weights you've been carrying, the worries that leave you without peace. Today, I come with a word that can change everything. Take a deep breath, quiet your mind, and listen carefully. What I'm going to tell you is not just any advice or anything you've heard before. I speak directly to your heart, like a father who deeply knows his child's every need. Write 147 if you believe in God's words. Trust me, believe in my promises, and if your heart agrees, say, "Yes, I am ready to receive your blessing." This moment is not by chance. It's your chance to listen to something that can bring light where there is darkness. Your life, after today, may never be the same again. I, the Lord, am sending you the provision you have been waiting for. It is not something common. It does not come through your effort, nor through means that you can predict. I, your God, have already prepared the way. Doors that were previously closed will begin to open, and what seemed impossible will be transformed before your eyes. Leave a like as an act of gratitude. Keep this in the silence of your heart. It is in this place of stillness that I perform the most profound miracles. What I have for you goes far beyond what you can imagine. I am the God who never fails. From the beginning, I was the one who supported my people in the desert, sending food when there seemed to be no way out. I am the same one who multiplied the loaves and fishes to feed multitudes. Today, I make the same promise to you. I know the weight you've been carrying. I know the nights of worry, the constant effort to meet the needs of your home. I know how you've been looking for solutions, how you felt so many times that the ground was disappearing beneath your feet. But today, hear my voice. I am the one who meets all your needs. No debt is greater than my power. No obstacle is too great for me to act. The first signs of change will be subtle. You may not even notice it right away, but doors will start to open. The supply that comes is mine, and it will be abundant. When this happens, remember, it was not by your strength nor by your wisdom, but by my hand that works in your favor. Son, daughter, don't lose sight of that promise. Keep your faith, because harvest time is closer than you think. Just as I took Joseph from the bottom of a prison and took him to the highest place, I will do the same with you. Everything that was held back will be released. Believe this. My divine provision is already on its way. I am the Lord your God, and my word is alive, it never returns void. What I have for you is already happening. Don't doubt it. I'm the one who takes care of every detail, who supports you when you feel like you don't have the strength. My son, my daughter, I know the fears that inhabit your heart, the doubts that visit you at night. I know how much you've fought, how much you've given your best, even when the results don't seem to come. And yet, I want you to know, you are not alone. I'm with you. There is no mountain too high that I cannot move. There is no burden too heavy that I cannot carry with you. While you continue without even realizing it, I am working in your favor. I'm opening paths, moving invisible pieces, creating opportunities that you can't yet see. And if you ask yourself, why, Lord, do I still not see the solution? I tell you, my times are perfect. Trust me, because what I am preparing for you goes beyond what you imagine. My care for you is immense, and my supply is already on the way. Keep your heart at peace, because what I promised, I fulfill. I am the Lord your God, and I am with you. I do not follow the time of men, because my wisdom has no limits. While you wait, I am working towards something much bigger, something that will not be brief or fleeting, but that will have deep roots. These roots will support not only you, but your home and everyone around you. You need to understand that what I prepare does not fit the measurements or standards of the earth. What I have in store for you goes beyond what money can buy. Yes, there is a financial blessing for your life, but before that, I am teaching you precious lessons, teaching you to trust me completely and to put everything in my hands. Because my son, my daughter, when you learn to trust, that's when miracles happen. Remember my promises, which were made to you from the beginning. I am the God who takes care of every detail. It was I who created the silver and gold hidden in the earth and who gave man the ability to manage these resources. Just as I blessed Abraham with riches and prosperity, I am prepared to do the same with you. But I want you to keep something in your heart, your faith. Faith is the ground where I planted my promises, and it is through it that you will see the fruits. When you let yourself be dominated by fear or the difficulties around you, you end up preventing me from acting. But if you look at me, even without clearly seeing the path, I will make living waters spring up in the desert of your life. Your faith is the force that moves the heavens. When you believe, I begin to act. When you trust, my hand works in your favor. I want you to know, what I am about to bring into your life is not small. There is a big, significant change coming. But I need you to understand something essential. Do not cling to the blessings, but to me, who am the giver. I am your greatest treasure, and nothing you receive compares to what I am to you. Therefore, keep your humility and be grateful for everything. Gratitude is a powerful key. When you thank me before seeing what I promised you, you show that you trust me, and that makes my heart happy. For me, your gratitude is like a sweet perfume, and it opens doors that cannot be closed. What I am accomplishing in your life goes far beyond meeting your financial needs. I am teaching you to live with complete trust in my provision. I want you to understand that no matter what happens around you, I am your source that never runs out. Even when scarcity seems to dominate, I am the God who does the impossible. I am the one who turns a little into a lot, who makes the arid ground bloom. And I give you some advice. When you receive this provision, use it wisely. Be generous. Remember that what I give you is not just for you, but to reach those around you. I bless you to become a blessing. It is through generous hearts that my kingdom manifests itself. When you share, you are planting for an even greater harvest in the future. Don't forget that the blessings I give you are different. They bring no weight or pain. On the contrary, they are filled with peace and joy. What I prepare for you is complete. It is perfect. Don't worry or let anxiety consume you. I'm taking care of everything, and what I'm about to do in your life will surprise you. You will see my actions, and you will know that I am your God, who never abandons his own. And one more thing, keep what I am saying to you in your heart. Don't go around telling everyone what I'm doing. My action is silent, deep. I work in the hidden, inwardly, so that when the time comes, everyone will see my power without there being confusion. When you least expect it, you will see my promise fulfilled before you, and then your heart will be filled with gratitude, and my name will be exalted. You will see that I am the God who takes care of his own. Son, daughter, rest in me. Leave fear and doubt aside, because what I have for you is closer than you can imagine. My word is true, and I never fail. I am the Lord, your provider. I'm with you, taking care of you. Trust. Son, daughter, today I want to talk to you about something that many still don't understand. True prosperity is not in how much you have in your hands, but in how you use what I place in your care. My word carries a wisdom that few perceive because many are distracted by passing riches, by things of this world that cannot last. I want you to know that everything you've been looking for, the plans you've made, the strategies you've tried, are not what will open the doors you expect. The change you desire will not come through your effort or your ability. What I'm about to accomplish in your life can only be done by my hand, by my power. It is through my grace that you will experience what it is to prosper, not just in one area, but in all. I know that the world around you values having, but what I want to teach you goes beyond that. True wealth is in giving, in sharing, in being a channel of my blessing. I did not call you to accumulate, but so that by trusting me, you can experience the abundance of being generous. The more you place your trust in me, the more you hand everything into my hands, the more you will see my provision flow into your life. In my kingdom, there is a principle that governs all things. He who sows generously will reap abundantly, but this sowing goes beyond the financial. It's about giving your heart, about understanding that everything you have comes from me and that by depending on me, you will never lack anything. When you decide to give what you have, together we begin a cycle of provision that never stops. I am the one who multiplies, who transforms the little into a lot. Just as I fed my people in the desert, sending manna from heaven every day, I will take care of you. They didn't need to chase or worry about tomorrow, because I was their provider. And in the same way, I will be for you. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My provision is daily. My care is constant. I want you to understand this. It is not because of what you see or what you have, but because of my presence in your life that you will find everything you need. There's something important I need you to listen to carefully. Don't let anxiety or fear take over your heart. These feelings are like shadows that try to keep you from the promises I have for you. When you allow worry to dominate you, you end up believing that you are alone, that you have to solve everything on your own. But I tell you now, give this weight to me. Let me carry what has afflicted you, because I am the God who takes care of you. I want you to think about something simple. Have you ever looked at the trees? They don't care about the fruits they will bear. They just stand firm with deep roots in the earth. The land is what provides them with everything they need. This is how your life must be in me. When you are rooted in my word, when you trust in my care, the fruits will come naturally. Fruits of peace, of joy, of provision, of blessings that never cease. The secret is to remain firm in myself. I know that you have been through difficult times, that you have faced losses and pain that seemed unbearable. Maybe you feel like there is no solution anymore, that everything is lost. But listen to what I say to you today. I am the God who restores. What seemed lost, what the enemy tried to steal, I return. And I don't just return what was taken. I return it multiplied. I will do for you what I did for Job. He lost everything, faced pain and sadness. But because he remained faithful, because he did not give up trusting, I blessed him in an extraordinary way. I returned to Job twice as much as he had lost, and I will do the same to you. I am restoring your financial life and preparing something greater than you expected, something that will not only meet your needs, but will overflow in abundance. I know there are those who doubt you, who look at your situation and say it is impossible. You hear voices that try to discourage you, that say nothing will change. But son, daughter, I want you to hear my voice above all others. What I say is true, and my word stands forever. I'm with you, taking care of every detail. Trust me. What I say, I fulfill. Today I come to tell you, get ready, because that financial miracle you have been praying for is very close to happening. Do not allow fear to paralyze you or doubt to keep you from what I have prepared. Trust me with all your heart, and you will see things you never imagined. The provision I am bringing will not come in the usual way or as you expect. It will be a unique gift, something that only I can do for you. And when it happens, you will know that it was my hand that moved everything, that it was my love that reached you. You don't need to understand all the details of what I'm doing. Your role is to believe and rest. I will take care to fulfill the promise I made. And once again, I tell you, my word is faithful, and what I promised is already coming to you. Every tear that fell from your eyes, every time you prayed sincerely, every decision to continue trusting, even when there seemed to be no way out, was seen by me. Nothing went unnoticed. I heard every word, and now I'm responding. Son, daughter, what I have prepared for you goes beyond what you can imagine. It's something so big that it surpasses your understanding, because I am the God who does much more than you ask or think. When you look back, you will see that every difficult moment, every challenge, had a purpose. All of this was to prepare you for what is to come. I'm building something bigger, something that won't be shaken. I am your Father, the one who takes care of you. I am your provider, your support, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what I am about to do in your life. Trust me, wait patiently, because the gift I will give you is greater than you can imagine. It was out of love that I called you to this moment. From now on, your financial life will never be the same. I am the Lord your God, and my word never fails. I know there are moments when your heart feels heavy, when you wonder if there is still hope. I want you to know, there is more hope than you know. I have promises for you that your eyes have not yet seen. I am the God who created everything that exists, who sustains heaven and earth. And if I take care of every detail in the universe, why do you think I wouldn't take care of you? Don't let fear take the place of faith. Do not allow difficulties to take away the confidence that I am planting in your heart at this moment. I know the difficult days you lived, the struggles that seemed endless, but I want to remind you of something very important. I am with you. You are not alone on this journey. Just as I was in the middle of the storm with my disciples, I am by your side now. And just as I calmed the turbulent waters with a word, today I speak to the storm of your life. It will be silenced. Don't be scared. because what you've faced so far is no greater than my power to transform. I am the Lord who changes stories. Son, daughter, I want you to understand something essential. There is a purpose in each time of your life. Just as the seasons change, your life also goes through different moments. Nothing you experienced was in vain. Every battle, every tear, every prayer played its part. I know there were days of tiredness and even moments of doubt, but today I want you to know, I am answering your prayers. What I am preparing for you is not just a solution to the financial problems you face. I am working to take you to a higher place, to a level of maturity and understanding that you have not yet experienced. I am shaping you, strengthening you, because what is coming is great. Now listen carefully, harvest time is very close. Just as a farmer plants and waits for the right time to harvest, so too will your turn come to see the fruits of your prayers, your effort, your perseverance. What seemed like a time of loss and scarcity is about to turn into a season of abundance. I am the one who transforms pain into joy, lack into abundance. But I want you not to let anxiety keep you from hearing my voice. It is in silence and trust that I work for you. Anxiety is one of the ways the enemy uses to try to keep you away from me. He tries to make you believe that your prayers don't reach me. But listen well. Every word that comes out of your mouth, every thought that passes through your heart, I already know before they are even said. I am the God who sees the details, who even notices what no one else notices. Nothing escapes my care. Today I want to remind you of something very important. You were not made to carry everything alone. That worry that torments you, the fear of tomorrow, the doubts about what will come, none of that belongs to you. I created you to trust me, to cast all your anxiety on me. Yes, son, daughter, let me take care of you. Rest, because I am your God. I am the provider, the one who solves the impossible. And right now, I am moving situations that favor you. Where there seems to be no solution, I create paths. Where everything seems lost, I give birth to hope. Remember what I did to the people of Israel at the Red Sea. They were surrounded with no way out, but I opened a path where there was none. I am doing the same now for you. I am parting the waters before you. I am creating a road of blessings and freedom that will take you beyond what you can imagine. Trust. Just trust me. More than in the strength of your arms, more than in the circumstances that surround you. What you see today is fleeting, but what I am accomplishing is eternal. Don't focus on what's missing. Look at me. I am your source. Everything you need, everything you have been looking for, I am the one who provides it. And today I am leading you to a place of peace, provision, and rest. What is about to happen in your life is bigger than you expect. Get ready, because change is coming. When it comes, it will be so great, so transformative, that you will understand that all the challenges you faced were preparing the ground for this abundant harvest. I am the Lord your God, and I never fail. My promises are true, and I love you deeply. Son, daughter, listen carefully to what I'm telling you now. This is a special time, a time when I have called you to receive blessings that you have never experienced before. What I'm about to do in your life is not just a momentary relief, but a complete transformation. I will restore what seemed lost, multiply what was little, and bring life where before there was only emptiness. Have you ever seen a desert bloom? That's exactly what I'm about to do with you. What was still dry without perspective will be renewed with abundance. And this abundance will not just be for you. It will be so big that it will overflow to others around you. You will see doors opening where you never imagined there were paths. Solutions that seemed impossible will arise because I am the God who creates what does not exist. But I want you to know something very important. Your obedience is what releases my supply. My instructions are not to bind you, but to lead you to my blessings. When you follow my word, you make room for me to act in your life. Obedience is like a seed. When it is planted in the right soil, it generates fruits that cannot be measured. Today I ask you, be faithful in little, and I will put you in charge of much. Carefully take care of what I have already entrusted to you, and I will multiply what you have. Do not despise simple beginnings, because great things are born from small seeds. Do you remember how I multiplied the loaves and the fishes? I started with little, but I turned it into a supply that supplied multitudes. So it will be with you. What today seems insufficient, I will multiply. I see your difficult nights, those hours when sleep doesn't come and your mind is full of worries. I know how much you've thought about how to meet the needs of your home, how much you've counted on each resource for fear that it won't be enough. But today I want you to listen to my voice. Your supply has already been released. There is no reason to fear, because I am the God who takes care of everything. Trust me, because what I'm doing is bigger than you can imagine. Son, daughter, I want you to listen carefully. What I'm doing in your life is something only I could accomplish. Do not be distracted by the difficulties that appear on the path, nor allow discouragement to steal the certainty of what I have already declared about you. I'm working in your favor, even when you don't see it. Every detail is under my control, and nothing you are facing will be in vain. There is something bigger being prepared, something that transcends your expectations. Therefore, today I ask you, trust. Leave aside the worries that surround you and give everything to me. I see what your eyes cannot reach. I know things that you still don't understand, but that in time will make sense. I don't leave you alone in the midst of uncertainty. I am with you, supporting you with my hands. What I am preparing is so great that your lips will bear witness to my action. I want you to know that my provision is not just to meet your immediate needs, but to transform your vision, your faith, and even the purpose for which you walk. Today I declare a new era upon you. This time brings with it answers that you have been searching for. Your prayers were not forgotten, nor were your tears ignored. They came to me like a pleasant perfume, and soon you will see the fruits that come from your trust. Trust, even if the days seem long, because I am the Lord who never fails. Just as I care for the birds of the air, which neither plant nor harvest, but find sustenance, I care even more for you, who are my beloved son. I know you have faced moments of doubt. I know that sometimes it feels like doors stay closed for too long. But listen to what I tell you now. The doors I'm opening are bigger than any obstacle you've ever faced. I am placing before you opportunities that will change not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. What once seemed impossible will only be the beginning of something great. Get ready to experience what you've been waiting for, but with a depth you never imagined. My love for you is not measured by what you have or what you can do. It is an eternal, unchanging love that does not depend on circumstances. I want you to live with this certainty in your heart. Nothing can separate you from my care. Today, I remove the burden of fear from you. I know how he has tried to fill your thoughts, how he has stolen your peace. But I'm here to tell you that I'm bigger than any worry, bigger than any doubt that tries to keep you away from my presence. Son, daughter, when the world around you seems uncertain, remember that my word remains steadfast. I am the one who sustains all things, who speaks and fulfills, who promises and fulfills. I want you to place your hope not in what you can control, but in what only I can do. I am opening new paths and bringing answers that come directly from my heart. Do not forget that I am the one who provides and that everything I have for you is for your good. Just as I multiplied the widow's oil and ensured that her house never lacked flour, I will also multiply what is in your hands. It doesn't matter how little it seems in your eyes, because with me, that little becomes abundant. I want you to know that my provision will always be more than enough to sustain you. Trust me and allow me to guide you along the path I have traced for you. I am working so that you live in peace, so that your life reflects the abundance that comes from me. It's not just about finances, but about a heart full of hope, about a mind free from worries. I want you to feel safe in my presence, knowing that I am your Father and that I will never abandon you. Every step you take is seen by me. Every challenge you face is known, and in all of them, I am with you. Those moments when you felt alone, when you thought no one understood your struggle, I want you to know that I was there. I wiped your tears and heard your words, even when they were not spoken. Everything you have experienced so far has been part of a process that is shaping you for something greater. I am transforming every pain, every difficulty, into steps that will take you higher. Son, daughter, I want you to continue walking with faith. Do not look back with regret, but with gratitude for everything you have overcome. Look ahead, because there is a future full of hope waiting for you. I know that sometimes it seems hard to believe that things will change, but I want you to trust me. My word is alive. It acts in your favor. What I said about you cannot be revoked, because I am faithful. I know you have dreams, plans that seem distant, but I want you to know that I am the one who puts the desire in your heart and who also gives you the means to fulfill it. Don't give up. Keep trusting, because what I have prepared for you is more than you can imagine. My promise remains firm. And what I started in your life, I will finish. Now receive my peace. This peace does not come from circumstances, but from the certainty that I am with you. May your heart be filled with hope, because harvest time is coming. Do not get tired of sowing, because what you sow with faith you will reap with joy. Son, daughter, I am with you at all times. My love for you is eternal, and my blessings are forever. Trust in me, because I am the Lord who takes care of you. Son, daughter, pay attention to what I tell you now, because they are words of life. It doesn't matter how long the journey seems, nor the weight you carry at this moment. I want you to know that your every step is seen by me. I didn't stop looking at you for a moment, even when you thought you were alone. I am with you, guiding you in every moment, opening paths that your eyes cannot yet see. Trust, because what I am accomplishing in your life cannot be stopped. Even what seemed lost I am bringing back, and not as before, but renewed and abundant. I know your days have been marked by struggles, the tight heart, the thoughts that don't let you rest, the nights when sleep doesn't seem to come. But I want you to remember one thing today. What I am preparing goes beyond your expectations. There is something moving that will completely change your story. I am the one who calls into existence what does not yet exist. I am creating a new reality for you, something that will bring joy where there was sadness, provision where there was lack, and hope where there seemed to be no way out. The time you are living now is not the end. Don't be fooled by circumstances. What seems like a moment of silence, a time of waiting, is in fact a field where I am planting something precious. Every tear of yours has watered seeds that, at the right time, will bear fruit. Do not lose confidence, because what you sow with faith will be reaped abundantly. I am the Lord who takes care of the earth and makes the fruit grow in its time. Today, I am opening your eyes so that you can see beyond the difficulties. I want you to see what I'm putting before you. New opportunities, doors that were previously locked. I am breaking down barriers that prevented your advancement and leading you to a place of victory. But I need you not to be distracted by what seems urgent. Put your focus on me, because I am the source of everything you need. Do not look at what is fleeting, but at what I am building, which is eternal. I want you to know that your loyalty has not gone unnoticed. Every time you chose to trust me, even without understanding, you moved my heart. Each act of your obedience opened paths that are now beginning to reveal themselves. Don't despise the small steps, because it's through them that I build big things. The effort you made, nor the resignations you accepted, were not in vain. I am rewarding your faith, your perseverance, and what I am bringing will be much greater than you imagined. Remember what my servant Isaiah said, I am he who opens paths in the desert and makes rivers flow in the dry land. So it will be with you. I am birthing something new in your life, something that will be a testimony to my power and my love for you. It doesn't matter what others said. It doesn't matter the limits they tried to place on you. My word is truth, and what I declared about your life remains. Nothing can frustrate my plans. Son, daughter, don't worry about time. I know that sometimes it seems like things take a long time to happen, but I want you to trust in my purpose. The time I spent preparing you was not in vain. Every moment was necessary to strengthen you, so that you were ready to live what I am bringing. There is no rush in my plans, but there is perfection. When the moment comes, you will see that everything made sense, that every detail was carefully planned for your good. I am taking you to a place where there will be no lack of resources, where you will find not only what you need, but also what will make your heart overflow. And I want you to know that this isn't just for you. I am blessing you to be a channel of blessings for others. What I will place in your hands will be to multiply, to reach those who also need it. I want to use your life to spread hope, to show that I am the God who provides, who cares, who transforms. Don't be held back by the fear of failing. I know sometimes you wonder if you're on the right path, if you'll be able to handle what's coming. But I want you to remember that you are not alone. I am the one who supports your every step, who strengthens your hands, who gives wisdom to your heart. Don't worry about what you don't know yet, because I will teach you along the way. Just trust and follow. I know the fights made you question a lot of things, but I'm showing you that they weren't in vain. Each difficulty shaped your character. Each battle strengthened your faith. Now you are ready to live what I have prepared. And I want you to have this certainty in your heart. My promise never fails. What I said will be fulfilled. because I am the Lord who watches over his word. When you look back, you will see that every step, every day of struggle was necessary to get you here. And when you begin to live what I have prepared, you will understand that my provision not only solves problems, but brings purpose. I am writing a new story in your life, and this story will be a testimony of my power. Today, chooses to rest in me. Do not carry more weights that do not belong to you. Let me take care of everything because I am your Father, the one who never leaves you. What I have for you is greater than you can imagine, and what I am doing now will be the basis for many blessings to come. Trust me, son, daughter. I am your God, and my word never fails. Son, daughter, pay attention, because I still have something to say to your heart. I know that sometimes look around and it seems that nothing changes, that the wait is long, and the weight of everyday life makes you question. But today I want to remind you of something very important. I am the God who acts at the right time. I don't arrive before or even after, but at the exact moment. And at that time, while waiting, I am strengthening your heart. I am preparing you for what will come. Every day I live is part of what I am building. I want you to know that your prayers have never been left unanswered. I heard each of them, even those who did silent, speechless, but with a heart full of feelings. I saw your tears and collected each one of them. Do not think that we're forgotten. What seems like a silence of mine is actually an invisible working time. I'm moving the pieces, preparing the details, organizing things, so that when the time comes, everything will be in place. Do not fear the challenges that rise before you. They are no greater than the power I have to overcome them. I know that I often feel small, unable, but I want to remind you of something. I am the God who chooses the simple to do big things. Just as I used a young sheep shepherd to defeat a giant, I will do you too. What seems impossible will be transformed into victory because my strength operates in your weakness. Trust me, even when you don't understand what I'm doing. You don't have to understand everything. Just believe I'm with you. When you feel tired, I want you to remember my words. Come to me, all who are tired and overwhelmed, and I will give you rest. This rest I offer is more than a break for the body. It is a rest for your soul, a peace that will support you under any circumstances. I'm calling you something bigger, not so you worry about what you can't control, but to trust me with all your strength. I want you to leave the fear behind, to abandon the doubt. You were not made to live stuck to these currents, but to walk in freedom. What I'm doing now is to break these chains, bring light where there was before darkness. I have seen the times when you felt forgotten, when you thought your life was no longer directed. But today I want to tell you, I've always been by your side. In the most difficult times, I was the one who carried you. When you thought there was no more strength, it was my presence that sustained you. Now I'm putting you on a new path, a place of security and hope. Do not despise what looks small. Often the biggest changes begin simply. Just as I planted a small seed and made it a large tree, I'm planting something in your life. Even if now you can't see the fruits now, I want you to know that they will come. I'm working in silence, but what I do will be visible to everyone at the right time. Son, daughter, I want you to learn to rest in my word too. My word is alive, it is true, and never fails. What I promised, I will fulfill. No matter what the world around you say, what counts is what I declared about you. I am guiding you on a path that will lead you to a place of abundance, but I want you to have patience in the process. What I'm doing in you is not just for this moment, but for the future I am preparing. Don't worry about what you don't have yet. Instead, thanks for what is already in your hands. Gratitude opens doors that concern will never open. I want you to have a heart full of recognition, because I know that what I gave you here has sustained you, and what is to come will be even greater. Just as I fed my people in the desert, I am also careful about you. There will be nothing left. I am raising in you a force that you didn't know yet. This strength does not come from you, but from me. I want you to walk with confidence, that you face each day with the certainty that I am by your side, no matter what you get up against you, because I am the one who fights your battles. And I want you to be this certainty. Victory is yours, because I am the God who never loses. When tiredness reaches you, remember that I am your rest. When doubt tries to invade your mind, remember that my promises are faithful. When the doors look closed, remember that I am the one who has the key. And when fear comes, I want you to remember that I am your refuge. Now receive my peace, this peace that does not come from the things of this world, but to know that I am the God who takes care of you. May this peace keep your heart and your mind. May it strengthen you with every step. I am with you, son, daughter, and I will never leave you. My word is upon you, and my love is eternal. He walks in trust, because I am the Lord who does all the new things. Son, daughter, I want you to receive what I am talking about now with your open heart, for my words bring life. I know that sometimes your mind insists on returning to worries, repeating doubts you have already left in my hands. But today I ask you, releases these anguish. Give me everything that weighs you. I am with you at every moment, and nothing I face is out of my reach. What I am doing is greater than you can imagine, but I need you to trust fully, without reservation. Do not look at what you lack, but what I am already spilling in your life. I am meeting needs that you may not even perceive yet. My care for you goes beyond what your eyes see, because I know every detail of your heart, every desire that keeps silent. I want you to know that I am preparing a future full of hope, a path where you will walk firmly, without fear of what will come. I know that difficult days try to steal your faith, that difficulties make you wonder if something is changing. But today I tell you there is a movement happening, even though I can't see it. Just like the wind that you don't see but you feel. My act is silent, but transformative. I'm working on areas you thought you are lost, bringing new life where there was before desolation. Do not give up, because the time of renewal is approaching. Son, daughter, I want you to look forward with confidence. What I am building in your life is solid, is lasting. This is not a passing thing, but a foundation that will support everything to come. I know that sometimes the gift seems confused, but I'm guiding you to a place where everything will be clear. My word is lamp for your feet and light to your way, and you will find the direction you need. I am putting in your heart a new vigor, a force that does not come from you but from me. This force will allow you to overcome challenges that once seemed impossible. I want you to know that you are not alone on this journey. Every step you give, I am by your side, sustaining you when you think that there is no more energy. Don't worry about what you don't understand now. Just follow in trust, because I'm leading you. The promises I made about your life remain. Nothing can annul them, because my word is eternal. Even when the circumstances seem to contradict what I said, trust. My time is perfect, and what I am preparing is greater than your thoughts can achieve. I am shaping your life on purpose, even using the difficulties to strengthen you. I want you to remember what I said to my servant Jeremiah. I know the plans I have for you, peace plans and not evil, to give you a future and hope. These words are still true today. I'm taking care of you, opening doors that no one can close. What seemed impossible will be transformed before you, and you will see my hand in every detail. Do not let fear occupy the space that belongs to faith. Fear tries to arrest you, but faith sets you free. I want you to walk with courage, knowing that I am ahead, braving the way for you. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to see my glory. Do not focus on the difficulties, but the certainty that I am with you, acting in your favor. I know that there are times when doubts seem stronger than your trust, but I want you to remember you. I am the God who does the impossible. There is no barrier that I cannot break, no circumstance that I cannot change. I am bringing answers to your questions, but at the right time, so that you can fully understand what I am doing. Now I want to rest in my presence. Let my words be your fortress. My peace fills your heart. Do not worry about tomorrow, because he is already under my care. Focus on today, what I'm doing now. Every step you give in obedience opens new ways, brings new opportunities. Son, daughter, I am releasing in your life something that will be a source of testimony. What I am about to do will not be just for you, but for others to see my act and know that I am the God who cares, who transforms, provides. I want to use your life to show that nothing is impossible for me. Do not understand what I am building. It's bigger than you think. Now it takes courage. Get up with confidence, because what is to come is great. Do not look back with regret, but with gratitude. Everything you lived here has prepared you for this moment. I'm doing something new, something that will change your story and bring hope to many around you. Receives my strength, receives my peace. May your heart be full of hope, because I am the Lord who fulfills what he promises. There is no limit to what I can do in your life. Just trust and follow, because I'm with you in every step. I am your God, your refuge, and my love for you is eternal. He walks in faith, for what I have prepared for you is much greater than you can imagine.